All right, guys. Good morning. Sound check. Are you guys able to hear me? Hopefully, you guys can. And okay, perfect. All right. So again, my apologies, guys, but this week was pretty hectic, and that's the reason why I did not want to start the challenge this week. So we will be good for next week. But nonetheless, we have a few setups here. We saw this setup here as well. You can see on the 30-minute time frame, and this may pull back. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. And this looks like a nice range as well. Let's take a look at the amount of pips. Oh, yeah. Really nice range right here. So it could tap, come back around. No bottom wick on the current candle. Any news events coming up? Yep, there is in an hour and a half. We got USD. And yeah, so it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern time. So an hour and a half from now. Let's take a look at that. GJ, on the other hand, we have the 50-minute EMA above as well. This range, of course, is a decent size range. And we could see a bounce back in here. On the larger end of things, it could reach down here as well. Right, so this could bounce right back down here. And we could take a look at a bounce off this area right back up top. For USD CAD, it's pushing here. Let's take a look at the 15-minute EMA. Oh, yeah, look at this. And it has no bottom wick currently either. So it's very interesting. Alrighty, so I'm gonna wait out for this. GJ, let me just take a look at this range. Yeah, I'm gonna wait out for both pairs here because GJ is not showing much right now. We got this level right here. This is not bad either. Okay, I think I'll go for the sell-off for GJ rather than USD CAD. If it can give it to us. So if USD CAD reaches, GJ reaches bottom end here, it could drop down here. And then this. If it reaches up top here, I could look for this. So it's two smaller setups here that can be ready for both. Top and bottom. Okay. So we're just going to have to wait it out here, guys. 8:40 a.m. right now. We got 20 minutes till a new 4-hour candle. And yeah, I don't think GJ is going to make much of a move for the rest of the day here, but we can definitely capture a smaller move here. And USD CAD, this looks like a clean range as well. Just a wick at the bottom there. And it could tap 15 or even beyond 30. 1 hour is right there as well. So I think I'm going to hold off USD CAD if it reaches the top here. If it bounces back down, we could see this range right here. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So let's get right to it. So again, one setup right here. All right, perfect. One setup right here, and the other setup is potentially right here. So we're gonna wait it out here, and let's see. Either USD CAD is gonna push right back down, no bottom wick here, or it's gonna push to the top here and reject and come right down. All right, so we're just gonna have to wait it out here. It's not a good time to enter right now. So also on the left here, you can see no top wick here, so I could fill that up. EMA tap, nice areas where price can reach. But let's wait. Let's wait patiently here, and GD again cannot trade this in the middle of this range. We're gonna have to just wait. Simply just wait. I like this push here from GJ. If it can do this push right here, I think this will be a really nice setup right here. But it appears that USD CAD is pushing here. And USD CAD could give us a really nice push right back into this range as well. If it does come up here, the 15-minute EMA is a really nice line up here to respect this range level and drop right back down. It's a really nice range to trade as well. So both setups look really nice on the sells. But I see GJ coming down here. If it doesn't, I'd rather take the sells for GJ because I feel USD CAD is going to continue pushing here. And you can see on the 1 hour, you can see it can certainly reach this level right here. It is happening to our EMA right now as well. So let's wait it out and see what happens here. We got about 17 minutes before the 4-hour candle opening. Yeah. I'm not expecting USD CAD or GD to make large moves before the end of the New York session here today. But let's see. It's a small 5-minute EMA. There's a 2-hour EMA above. So stuck in between those two EMAs. And then the 15-minute EMA is above as well. Non-wick candle on the left here. With no bottom wick on the current candle. This was a huge push here. About 11 pips. And still going. All right, new 50-minute candle coming up. Let's see what happens. Okay, would you not trade USD Chef as they also respect the range quite well? So again, I've always mentioned that the range strategy works really well with all Forex pairs. I've dabbled with a lot of Forex pairs until, I grounded myself a while back with GJ and USD CAD. And of course, one of the primary reasons is the correlation between them. But this strategy works well with all Forex pairs. Higher time frame, lower time frame, it doesn't matter. But they respect the range quite well. So yes, if you see that it respects USD Chef as well, that's because again it's indeed all Forex pairs have a really nice respect of the range, right? Lower time frame or higher time frame. Gold and indices, I have some experience with, right, and some positive experience, some negative experience. So for me, wherever I had more of a win rate, higher win rate, and more success, that's what I chose. And I personally like a high win rate with the 1-to-1 risk reward, right? Because again, I can set up small ranges, and with the system that we have, we do have a high win rate, right? Because the way we set up the buy stops and sell stops, right? So yes, majority of the setups will be a 1-to-1, right? I know there's other strategies that don't focus on exclusively to that, or they may have a lower win rate on a 1-to-1, but they may have a better win rate with the 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4, and that's what brings them into profitability, right? Rather than a higher win percentage. But this strategy, is pretty simple to understand. Of course, it's going to take experience to understand which range is active and which range you're able to trade. That will take some time. But on the other hand, I mean, on a 1-to-1 or even a larger range, this strategy still comes out with a high win rate, right? And that's really what kept me going and iterating this strategy, not to perfection, but to a certain level where I can have a high win rate both ways, and I won't have to stress on trying to capture the 1-to-3 or 1-to-4s to survive and be profitable. Okay, are these trades you're taking also on your FTM account? So I take them on my personal account. Sometimes I will take on the challenge account, but I am going to, for all the membership members, some of the setups that I take on the YouTube streams and on the private Zoom streams with the membership members, I will be, starting a challenge from scratch, right from day one, all the way to, let's say, passing phase 1 and phase 2. So all will be, kind of shown to the membership members, the metrics, and also which exact setups I take. And it will be only the setups that I share on the streams and the off-stream entries that I put in on Discord for the mentorship. So I'll start that next week. And again, the reason why I'm doing that is because I truly believe in the system, and I'm confident in the system enough to show you guys that with the setups that I share on the streams, whether again it's the Zoom streams or the YouTube streams, that you will be able to pass the challenge. And so I'm going to put that to action and show you guys. But again, the exact setups that I take would only be shared with the membership members. And it's going to be 1 to 2 trades a day. Alrighty. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, USD CAD is pushing here. Okay. And GJ is coming down here. Still got 11 minutes to go. Hopefully we can get some push here. I mean, GJ looks like a nice push right down. You can see a huge 4-hour candle. I mean, look at this. Wow. Look at this push right here. 130 pips. It's insane. That's a 4-hour candle right there. So we could see that GJ could exhaust itself to the upside here. I mean, struggling to come up here and, give us that break right down. So I like this push here. I like the sell here from an EMA tap here. It is tapping the 5-minute, but again, there's a smaller zone right here, which you could respect as well. And then get up to the top here. Okay, how much is the membership? So I do have a link in the description. You could take a look. And there's 2 different plans that you can take a look. But you can read all the details and see which one you like. Alrighty. Again, we're still stuck at the same point. USD CAD did come up and fill up the non-wick candle on the left, but we are still the same level here pretty much, and also for GJ, same thing again. So I'm not going to even write up a trade idea yet because I don't know which direction it'll go to. And again, the good thing about the strategy is that you never hold a bias one way for too long because, again, we're trading the range. So we know that at one point, once it bounces off a range and it is an active range, that we're looking for, the opposite direction, of course. there's smaller ranges, so it can reverse, pretty quickly. And so you never hold a bias one way too long, right? And you know, early on, before I actually built a system to what it is today, um, I know there's other strategies as well where you hold your bias on one direction, and if it doesn't go well, I mean that affects your psychology, right? Because again, you may not look for the other side, and if that happens, it really does mess with your psychology, and I didn't like that. So this really, kind of levels me and balances me well with not holding a bias, one way too long. Alrighty. All right, so now we're getting a push. There's 8 minutes left again. We've always seen before a 4-hour candle opening, new 4-hour candle opening, that there's some large movements. All right, well, here comes USD CAD, and GJ is still struggling here. So I'm going to just write this trade idea down. But again, we could see USD CAD pull all the way up here. It is tapping the 2-hour EMA right now. Yep. Alrighty. Again, I don't feel as confident for the sell stops here, but I'm just going to list this just in case if it doesn't give us a push. Non-wick candle, 2 non-wick candles up top here. Push above. 50-minute EMA tap. 30 is also a nice target. We still have 7 minutes to go, so we can still make that push. Again, it's a 4-hour close coming, right? Or 4-hour close in 7 minutes, and then a new 4-hour candle coming up. So we could expect some, large movements here, either with the close or with the opening. So this would probably not be the best time to enter right now. Yeah, GJ is tapping the 5-minute EMA, struggling to get above. We can't do much with where the price is right now. And USD CAD, again, 50-minute EMA, but I don't think it's going to bounce off that, especially with the new 4-hour candle coming up. It could continue pushing. So I'm going to hold off that. And GJ is stuck here. Alrighty, let's take a look now. So it's a new 5-minute candle, but still not much. Again, we could see GJ pushing down here. If not, wait until it pushes up here. USD CAD still struggling to get to the 50-minute EMA. We got 4 minutes left till the new 4-hour candle. Do I aim for 1% a day? Not necessarily, right? It really depends what type of account we're trading, right? So If it's a funded account, no chance. Funded account, I mean, 1% a day is beyond amazing, and it's not ideal, right? Because 1% a day would be, again, obviously it's not going to go your way every time, but for a funded account, let's say with a prop firm, look to go for 3 to 4 to 5% a month, right? 3 to 4 to 5%, 3 to 5% a month. That's beyond amazing, a month. So if we divide that, let's say 4% per month, take the middle number, that's 1% a week. And again, I explained it over the streams many times over that when you do the math, and if it's a considerable account size, 4% a month, 1% a week is really good, right? And just simple math, 100K account, 1% a week, it's pretty much 1K a week, right? And 4K a month. But yes, for challenge accounts now, of course, you don't have to be aggressive, right? And again, I always mention that even if you want to keep the same rate, right? If you want to go the same way as far as 1% a week, 1.5% per week, you can be a little bit more aggressive, right? With the challenge account, but not too aggressive. But let's say 2% per week, right? I mean that's pretty aggressive. But if a trade goes well for you, right? If your first couple of trades go well, then maybe go half the risk the rest of the days. And again, that's what I'm going to show you guys with the challenge that I take, and show you guys how we can maintain the account and how we can continue to, not be too aggressive, but at the same time, still take more trades with a lower percentage risk if we're already up for the week. Right, so slight aggression, but nonetheless, keeping it tamed enough that you don't, go overboard. Because again, you could start off with maybe a 1.5-2%, gain for the week, and then boom, the next 3 trades for the rest of the week, all go downhill, and then you end up negative. So, but if you were to do half the risk, once you're on a winning streak, then you would still be up even if you lose 2 or 3 trades, right? So let's say, for example, you're up 2%, for the first 3 days of the week, and then you lower your risk to half the percentage. Even if you lose 2 in a row, you're still going to be up in percentage for the week. But yeah, it really depends again on what momentum we have, how markets are moving. But if I capture, an early gain for the week, then I'm going to lower my risk even if it's a winning streak. And yeah, and again, I'm really excited to show you guys and doing a challenge live. I'm not sure if any streamer has done that previously, right? Whether it's through their mentorship or whether it's through just YouTube, and showing you guys exactly. I know there's recorded content that some traders put up here, but if anyone has done it live, I would love to know and see how they perform it as well. But I'm excited to do that. And again, I know why most wouldn't do it. And the reason is, of course, because it can go wrong. And, maybe they're not that confident. They're confident, but they're not that confident in their system. All right, there you go. We got the GJ push here in the last minute here, and now we got a new 4-hour candle right there. Look at that. So it's at the bottom of this level right here. I mean, but this is too small of a range to trade. Way too small. So, it could break here and pull right back up top. So I'll look for that, and then USD CAD could make the drop here as well. We got news coming in about an hour from now. can see this level right here. Mm. All right, there we go. Nice push. Again, I was looking for the GJ push to the downside here, as I had mentioned earlier, and USD CAD pushing up here. It's a new 4-hour candle here, so we can definitely see USD CAD making another aggressive move up. I think the 30-minute EMA and the 1-hour EMA is a little bit of a push, but nonetheless, it can certainly reach there. But I definitely wouldn't take the sells from the 50-minute EMA. I'm looking for a stronger push, especially after a new 4-hour candle opening, which could have some aggression here. But now GJ is moving here. This is what I wanted. Now, the only question here is, again, it's a judgment call that if GJ does land down here, right, if it does land down here, either it's going to be a bounce right back up top, or it's going to be a continuation, as you can see. And the larger range would be the active range that GJ is settling in, right? Beyond, bouncing off the smaller ranges and coming straight down here. So this would be a more confident, reversal here. This would be a slight, so if price reaches down here, this is going to definitely be a nice setup, to the upside here. But now, where we see GJ right now settling right now, right, it can also settle back in this range as well, but this is a little riskier play because we see the bigger picture here, right, where GJ has bounced off. Look at this right here. So 2 taps here, 2 taps here. Is coming for the 3rd tap down here, which again has a high accuracy rate. It doesn't mean it can't bounce back in this range here, because again, it can still be active in a smaller range. But when we see, a pair moving in such different ranges, you want the price to move a little bit more, right? And you may not want to trade the smaller range. So I'm going to keep it safe here. Again, I do understand we got some news coming in as well, which could affect GJ as well. And we're just going to play safe here, but let's see what we can do here. And here comes USD CAD. As I mentioned, 15-minute EMA was too close of a call. The 30-minute EMA tap would be a nice area for a sell-off, or at least to set a sell stop here. And let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to get this trade idea ready just in case, guys, because we could see this push down before the hour close here and before the news. Meanwhile, GJ may continue pushing down here, and potentially reverse from this area right here. Let's see. Again, just 5 minutes into the new 4-hour candle. Let me see. 134, 800. Okay. Again, I'm just listing trade idea as that's what we do, and then I will mention when I actually enter, right? So this is not an entry, this is just a trade idea, but I'm going to get it ready here beforehand, so we don't have to rush, for me to write up the text here and give you guys the exact points where I would enter and exit. Alrighty, so if it does tap the 30-minute EMA, let me see how far the 1 hour is and the 30-minute EMA are between each other. So not too far off. Okay. So I could also see this level right here as a potential level for a reversal from USD CAD here. So let's see. And we could see GD pushing down further before they both reverse. So I'm going to keep it safe here. I'm not going to enter this too early. I'm looking for a push above the EMA for me to enter the setup here. But I am going to get this ready just in case. Gold. Yeah, again, I should mention. So any pairs outside of GD USD CAD, you'll have to be a mentorship member for me to go ahead and analyze that. So I keep it to gold and USD CAD for the YouTube streams. Sorry, not GJ and USD CAD. And I think that's fair enough. Alrighty, so again, getting some push right here, but still struggling to come down. USD CAD, I mean, let me see how many pips this is above the sell stop entry, about 5 pips. Yep. It is rejecting the 50-minute EMA right now. We have a 50-minute close in 6 minutes. Let's see what type of push it gives us. And of course, GD as well. Got a new 5-minute candle coming up in less than a minute here. All right, nice push here. New 5-minute candle is pushing right here. Okay. So I'm looking for the 30-minute EMA tap. And wow, GD really made a push here too. Okay. Still going to be patient with this. I'm not going to enter anything early here. I still see GJ pushing all the way down here. Definitely at this level here for me to consider a buy stop or sell stop position. Alrighty, okay. Getting a push here. Both are pushing up and approaching EMA. Well, GJ just tapped a 5-minute EMA. 15-minute EMA is above. So is this one. Yeah, I see GJ coming down here rather than USD CAD. So we could see USD CAD pushing up here. Oh yeah, could even reach this level right here. So yeah, so I'm gonna hold off on this setup here, guys, just because again I see USD CAD making a strong push to this level right here. And I mean, the other thing USD CAD could do is if it's gonna reject the 50-minute EMA where it's at right now, could make that push down and then go ahead and jump all the way through up to here. And that's why I do have this trade idea on the right here, but I'm not looking to enter anything early here. We got a 15-minute candle close coming up and new 15-minute candle coming up in less than 2 minutes. So let's see, where does a 15-minute candle close here for USD CAD? Because if it closes back down here, it could make that push right down and then reverse and come up and break this level the next time around and get up to this level here. All right, a minute left, and let's see how this candle closes for USD CAD. All right, so the 50-minute candle did close above, and so we could see USD CAD pursuing the 30-minute EMA. And here comes GJ back down potentially. I mean, it did close above the 5-minute EMA itself. 15-minute EMA is getting closer to the top end of the range. If GJ does go ahead and push all the way above here, I like the sells for GJ. Yeah. And I guess at that point, I would probably want to wait out for USD CAD because I like the fact that GJ can push down here. So you can see a lot of these range levels here. If it does reach here, all right, yeah. So if I was the way I see GJ pushing down here is because look on the smaller range, if it's up here, it could be a sell off. For this range right here, for GJ, if it didn't come all the way down here and it came right back up top, this is a potential sell. For this larger range, we got 1-to-1, we got a second tap here. If it makes that push, this could be a sell off. So the sells here look way more evident if GJ pulls right back up top. And for that reason, I may, let go of USD CAD here as I see it potentially moving all the way up here. And, going beyond the 30-minute and 1 hour EMAs. And look to sell off GJ. Alrighty. I mean, on the other hand, ESG CAD could make a significant push right back down before it makes that reversal, and GJ could continue pushing up even beyond this range level. There is a non-wick candle up here. Let's see the 15 to 30 minute EMA right there as well. The 1 hour is below. 2 hours probably below as well. Yeah. But we do have, again, the 30 minute EMA where GJ could reach. That'll be a nice level for me to consider. Sells 15 and 30 pretty much in the same area. All right, so we are getting that push from GJ now, so I might go ahead and set this. I still think USD CAD could bounce off and continue up here. Bounce off the 50-minute EMA. So, again, I'm leaning on the GJ sells here. And again, this could be a 2 TP setup here. So let me take a look and set this maybe. Yep, I was on mute earlier. 187,870. $270. Okay, USD CAD is pushing down here. So the other thing I mentioned that it could push down reverse, and we got news coming in very soon as well. Oh wow, G is really pushing it. Okay, hold on. 188, 140. And TP. Let me go take a look at USD CAD. Okay, it's pushing, but again, it could bounce off, continue back up. So I'm going to pursue this setup here, guys. See 15-minute, 30-minute EMA. Let's see. That would be about, yeah, 8.5 pips. Yep. I'll consider this setup. Wow, USD CAD is pushing here. Alrighty, no, I am not in the trade again. I mentioned that I will let you guys know when I do enter the sell stop, right? It's not ready yet for me. Again, I'm looking for the tap here. And as I mentioned, GD was going to bounce off here. So USD CAD was going to bounce off and continue up here. As that looked more promising. 30-minute EMA and the 1-hour EMA. And so again, I'm not going to pursue the sells for USD CAD as of yet. I like the GD setup here. I like the push here. And the 30-minute EMA is right there as well. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be about 8 pips, 9 pips. So I am going to get this ready here. Again, not enter yet, but get ready to potentially place the sell stops. Right. Again, I could see it moving up here. There's a non-wick candle up here as well that it could fill. It's a nice level right here. But I'm just going to wait it out here and see what happens here. 30 minutes right there as well. So looking for a push above that. And now USD CAD is coming back down. Let's see, it's 30 minutes right there. News is coming in 25 minutes. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now can I get the 30-minute EMA tap as well? Now USD CAD is coming back down. Okay, look at this small zone right here. Okay. Can I get one more push? We have a new 5-minute candle, so I'm going to wait out for that to see if it continues up here. Again, it has potential to continue up. GD does. So that's why I'm hesitant now. All right, well, here comes a new 5-minute candle. All right, so we got the new 5-minute candle. It made a slight push here, but still not confident in the sells yet. Still not confident. Look at USD CAD go. Okay. Still feel GD has one more push left. Wow, look at that push from USD CAD. Nice push right there. New 5-minute candle. Look at that. Well, here comes GD as well. Wow, look at that push. Nice. Again, for GD, I still see another push coming. If I get another push and a break of the previous wick, previous high right here, I'll consider the sells here. Can it give another push? Just a slight push. You can see it can match this level on the left here. There we go. There we go. And top of the 30-minute EMA as well. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and enter the sell stops for GJ. It may make another push above, may make a wick above here as well. But now I feel that if it does reverse, it can settle back in here. Okay, nice push right there. It's about 11 pips above the sell stop. And it is pushing here. And look at USD CAD go here. Wow. Now these sells could look nice as well here, but I still feel USD CAD has ways to go. Now if GJ makes another push above here to match this level right here, to match this level, yeah, if it breaks this level right here, I will adjust the sell stops and modify them. But if it doesn't push above the level, then I'm going to keep it as it is, of course, and see what happens. And USD CAD is pushing here, so look at that. And you can see this level right here that I drew up earlier may be respected here, and the sell stops could look more valid here. I'm gonna remove this trade idea here, guys, because again I felt less confident about this as soon as I saw the way USD CAD is moving here. And again, GJ, if it continues moving up here as well, I'm gonna modify it once, and if it continues moving above that level, then I'm gonna remove the sell stops here as well. All right, well, here comes GJ down, back down here. Let's see. Does it make an aggressive push down, or does it continue right back up? Alrighty. Wow, look at that push from USD CAD. Okay. Could be some pre-news reaction. Again, the fact that USD CAD is making that push, we'll love to see GJ make the opposite push right down. And here it comes. Okay. Okay, nice. There we go. So it did not break the level that I wanted, that I, felt it can. If it did, I would adjust my sell stops. But now it may make an aggressive push down here. And you can see the 15-minute candle, the current 15-minute candle did not break above the engulfing and did not break above this level here. So it all closed. All these 15-minute candles close within this range level here. And we still have 5 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close. And if it closes below, it can make an aggressive push right down. And I mentioned the sells here, right? Smaller range, medium size, larger range, all of them look best for the sells. Alrighty, another attempt here. We got 3 minutes left before the 50-minute close. And does it push right back down? Let's see. And wow, USD is really pushing here. Look at that. Alrighty, GJ, can it make an aggressive push down? We got 3 minutes left to close up the 50-minute candle. If it does, I'll be tapped in, and hopefully the last 50 minutes can make a, continuation right down all the way. But if this continues pushing up here, it can match this level right here, and I'll probably adjust the sell stops once more. All right, let's see. So again, 50-minute candle closing, and we got 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close. There we go. Okay. Could be tapped in on this. See the level right here as well. And it matches the 30-minute 1-hour EMAs right there, yeah. And you're just struggling to come back down, so we may just get a 15-minute close up here. But you could see that safe breathing room between the price and the sell stops, because again, it came this close. Came this close to be tapped in, and continue to push right back up top. Alrighty, so now we're going to get a 50-minute close above this level here, right? Look at that push. The 30-minute candle can still close right back down there, right? So we still have that, but wow, look at that push from GJ here. Wow. What a close right there. So again, the 30-minute candle can still close back in that range level. So that's one thing for sure. And again, I would love to adjust and modify. Just got to take a look at USD what it's doing here as well. You can see the 30-minute and 1-hour EMA rejections as well. I mean, because news is coming in, and this is a fair distance between the sell stops at this level here and coming right back down, I may take this. I potentially like this setup as well. All right, let's see. GJ is really pushing here. All right, I'm looking to modify them. Again, I'm not doing them right now. I won't do them before I complete the text on the screen here, right? Just to be fair. So if anybody is also taking the setup here, until I don't write the text, I'm not taking it myself, right? So if I don't write the text and it pushes right back down, then it's the original setup here, right? So right now I see it as it's pushing down here, so I'm going to put it right back to where it was, right? And this is just to be fair to the stream and for all you guys. So until I don't complete the text, I'm not going to modify it on my own MT5, MT4. Alrighty, so it is pushing now. Let me see. It's a nice level right here. And USD CAD, yeah, it's wow, what an aggressive push here. So we could also see this level right here. And that matches with the EMAs right there. 1 hour EMA as well. Look at that. Now, if USD CAD was up here, or it closes up here, right before the 10 a.m. news here in about 12 minutes, if it closes up here, I'll probably be willing to take the sell stops from this level right here down. Because I think this level can complete down here. But it's already pursuing that right now. Look at that push. Wow. And so the buys here instead then, if it does reach all the way down here, this looks like a nice move. There we go. We're getting that push now. Again, I mentioned this level here. It is significant because it'll be the level where we can modify. And at the same time, it could be a nice area, as you can see previously, of a resistance where price could reject and come back down. And again, I do see USD CAD bouncing back up here. And I'll see again if I want to take the sells from this level here and enter before the news. Nonetheless, GJ is not pushing up here. We can see it can match that level. And it's not far away. Alrighty, still pushing. All right, I'm just gonna have the text ready just in case because this could be a quick move. So I'm just gonna have the text ready on the side here. What I'm looking at to adjust it is to 188. I think that's a really nice level. Wow, look at that push. Okay. So again, this could come right back down. And now we could see this range level being respected. You can see it bounced off here, came up here, EMA rejection. It is rejecting the 2-hour EMA and the 15-minute EMA. So it can bounce back or it can continue down. And then this move could be ready as GJ continues to push up and then bounces off here, and then boom, this move could be ready. And that's why I want to set these sell stops at this level here. And so both pairs would respect the inverse correlation, and news could just be a catalyst, right? But again, it's not pushing above here. It may do that. It's 8 minutes left now. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the sell stops here. I'm gonna remove the sell stops. Yeah, as USD CAD is pushing now, GJ is probably gonna push up here. So the sell stops are removed, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this ready. Wow, talk about an aggressive move here from USD CAD. I'll definitely consider the buys here if it continues moving like that. But I'm probably gonna hold off until after the news here. And again, this move right back up could complete before or right, the minute into news coming in 6 minutes. 270, 30. Okay. All right, we're about 5 minutes away, guys. And again, since news is coming in here as well, and we're not in a setup here, don't want to be kind of tapped in and it just reverses it on us, right? So you got to have some safety measure in place as well before pursuing a setup and news approaching as well. Again, it's high impact news, so just want to be careful here. But again, at the same time, I see GJ pushing up here. And you could see it's not only this level right here that it could reach, it's also this non-wick candle that it can fill up before it potentially makes a move right back down. So a small zone right here. Again, it could push up here with maybe news pushing it up. USD CAD, I see it coming down here. Let me get this ready. 134.630. This could also be a move as well. Take a look at GJ as well. Yeah, look at that. We got 3 minutes left till news. And both pairs are pushing now. 630, 160, 160. Profit level. There we go. And SL. Alrighty. Okay. So there's this and this. We got what, 2 minutes left before the news? So we're just gonna have to wait out here. You can see it could fill up this level right here, non-wick candle. Push up, maybe match this wick here as well, and then I'll pursue and enter the buy stops. Potential 2 TPs right here, right back up top. And look at it moving here, guys. We're a minute away, and look how it's moving right. Look at that. So again, this move could complete a minute into the news, and it may not be enough time to do this, but I'm just gonna put it out here just to show you guys that, you know, this could work out and pan out here. But of course, if it's too quick of a move, I'm not gonna enter, of course, and because again, it's still an added risk. But if it does, news makes an aggressive push, maybe I'll go ahead and pursue a buy stop, maybe at a better level. But let's see what happens here. We're seconds away now from news. Does it do much? Does it not do anything? Oh, there it is. Okay. So it didn't fill this non-wick candle up yet. Where's GJ? Ooh, look at that. And you see how that could have been risky here, because if it pushes right back up, could have been tapped in on this. Where was the level here? 187,870, I believe. Yeah, you can see that would have been tapped in on this if we kept that sell stop open, and this could continue pushing up here. So that was risky. So good move by removing the sell stops here. And now USD CAD, if it makes another push down here, I'll pursue the buy stops here. You know, it wasn't too much of an aggressive move. I mean, it still can continue pushing here, but 6-7 pips for a high impact news. It's not too bad. Again, it did not come and fill this non-wick candle up right here. So I'm looking for it to push below this level, maybe match this wick right here. Not all the way down here, but at least maybe to a certain level. And then I could pursue the buy stops. At the same time, GJ could be ready for the sells. So that's what I'm looking at. USD CAD is going to come back down. I feel that. And you can level the left here and fill up the non-wick candle. And GJ could make that move up here, fill up this non-wick candle on the left here, and then reverse itself as well. Well, you can see the added risk here if we continue to hold the 187,870 sell stop here. It's kind of a small zone right here as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like this sell stop for GJ. I like this buy stop level for USD CAD as well. Can USD CAD push and break below here? Maybe 2-3 pips here. So nice push from news here. And I felt that if it can give us another push here, I would have entered the sell stop, buy stop here, but it may go ahead and do that now. So we're only 2 minutes into the hour here. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna get the buy stop ready for USD CAD here, guys. Not gonna place it yet, but just gonna have it ready just if I see that push past this level down here, I can pursue it. Okay, here comes GD as well. Look at that. Everything is working to the analysis here. So let's see. So 130, 34, 630. Put it up right here. Alrighty. And again, GJ, I still see it pushing up here. There are some confluences above here where price, can certainly reach before maybe making that full push right back down. And here comes USD CAD. Okay, perfect. So kind of have to wait 3 minutes for it to come right back down again. And let's see how far low or how low does it go here. Can it fill up the non-wick candle and continue pushing here? I'm looking at least this level right here. Can it get here at least for me to, be confident? Oh yeah. Right around this level right here. If it can get here, price can get here, I'm going to go ahead and enter the buy stops with GJ around this level right here. Yep, that's perfect. Yep, I like both areas of interest before I go ahead and enter the buy stop and sell stops for both pairs. Alrighty. And of course now, one more thing. If it doesn't pull back from here, right, I am going to take a look if there's a new candle opening coming up in a minute or two, because then it could make another push and make a more aggressive push than the previous wick before making that full push back, right? And at the same time, if it makes that aggressive push, it breaks this level, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the buy stop so I can get better entry, as there's major confluences for price to reach right back into this range level here. Nice push. Nice. Wow, look at that. And USD CAD is still struggling to come back down. But you guys can see how we pretty much saved ourselves by removing the sell stops here. Because this would have been, let's see. How many pips in drawdown would have this been already? Well, 16 pips and still going because I still see it pushing up. And yep, that was all for the news today. There's something at 4 or 4:50, but it's not of our concern. We'll be out of the markets way before that. We got a lot of high impact news coming next week, starting from Monday, Tuesday. A lot of JPY news, as you guys can see. It's gonna be interesting how GJ moves next week. And let's see, Wednesday Euro. Look at that! Wow. Next week is going to be an interesting week, and that will be the last full week of the month, because the week after next week is going to be split between January and February. Alrighty. Oh, here comes UJ. Look at USD CAD moving up as well. Wow. It's tapping the 2-hour EMA and then the 15. Did not pull back here. All right, well, definitely taking a look at the sells for, GJ here then. Well, I felt again USD CAD could have made that push as GJ is making that push up, and both could be ready for the reversals. But again, it's possible that USD CAD makes a push right back down, but I don't like the fact that it's delaying that unless it makes an aggressive push right back up top. Look at it go. Wow. Now GJ could make that full move back up as well. Now I'm kind of hesitant on taking the sells here because of how USD CAD is moving here. Wow, look at that push. Look at that. Beautifully filled that wick, non-wick candle. And now it's about 9 pips above. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and enter the sell stops for GJ. I'm going to enter it now. But again, I could see it moving all the way up here. Right, can't do much about that. I mean, actually, USD CAD is coming down now. It's attempting to come down. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, well, I'm still going to have the 188 sell stops for GJ. So that's entered. And let's see. All right, guys. So, yeah. So I have this sell stop entered, waiting to be tapped in. And here USD CAD is making that aggressive push. Perfect. I like this. Because what GJ could do is now making another aggressive push, maybe slight consolidation right here before making that push right back down. And yep, you can see USD CAD is looking weak now. Could make that push down and a potential reversal as well. Now GJ is about a comfortable 10 pips above. You can see it beautifully fill up to non-wick candle, perfectly reached the level that we wanted. And look at the aggressive push now. Look at it go. All right, well, if GJ makes that push now, either it consolidates right here. And again, it's a fair distance between the sell stops and where price was, where price is. And so that's why I feel comfortable about holding this position here. And it could consolidate here unless if it makes an aggressive push, it can push all the way down here. And you guys just zoning right here now. Just delaying the move here. All right, another push from GJ here. All right, another push. Okay. Could be tapped in on this. It's an aggressive push here. And you could see there are these wicks here on the left here as well that I don't like, that it could push right back up to. And USD CAD just continues to push up here. So USD CAD maybe just be continuing to move up here. So that again also holds fair value in our position here, because if USD CAD is going to continue moving bullish here, and this was a tap down here for the reversal, again this move would have been really nice. Look at this. I mentioned that it could reverse here. We didn't get the pips that we wanted here, but would have been TP hit right here. Look at that. And still waiting on GJ now. If now you see tab to 15, rejected that now. All right, guys, I'm gonna remove the sell stops here. I don't like this right now. I don't like this because again, USD CAD could make that move down. I'm removing the sell stops once again. Oh, it made an aggressive push here, but no, wouldn't have been tapped in yet. Yeah, about 2.5 pips away. But I removed the sell stops here because, again, what I see is I see these wicks on top here. I could see GJ reaching these levels here before making that push down. At the same time, USD CAD may be just ranging right here before making that push and then coming back up top. If USD CAD had made that push here, I would have felt more confident. But I see GJ moving up further up here to match these levels right here. And I just don't feel confident about it. Right, you can see USD CAD ranging here, consolidating. You can see attempts to come down every couple minutes here because of the rejections here, potential rejections of the EMAs here. So this is a battle again, but gotta play it safe. And we have a new 15-minute candle coming up as well. What it could have done is this right here. Tap and boom. I don't want to be stuck in a position like that. So now what I'm looking for is potentially GJ moving up here. It could, again, consolidate right here and move up again to match these levels and then make that pull right back down. And at the same time, then USD CAD will range right here, as you can see, and make that push down here and then reversal. Yep, I am not in the G to sell stop anymore, as I explained. Okay, let's see. You can see on the 5-minute ranging right here. I like this push right down. You can see it didn't fill up the non-wick candle. It did not really clear this range here, even though it was a third tap here. And you can see GJ still pulling up here. And again, another close call here. Could have tapped in here. Look at that. It was awfully close. 2.5 pips. It could have been another tap in and then boom. Another aggressive push back up. And I'm waiting for that bearish push right down, all the way down here for USD CAD. At that point, I think both pairs will be ready to reverse. Again, we have not lost on the YouTube streams at all this week. But I am going to do this, guys. If this drags on here, I will continue on Zoom only. So I'm gonna wait another 5-10 minutes. If we don't get a setup ready here, I will exit the YouTube stream and we will continue next week. But I will continue the stream on Zoom for the membership members. So another 5-10 minutes. If it's still not ready, then we will exit the YouTube stream. All right, making that aggressive push, and USD CAD appears to push down here. But again, I did mention that it was going to range consolidate right here before making that push, because I see USD CAD making this aggressive push up above here, and now it could pull right back down and then be ready for the reversals here. Again, Judah still consolidating here, but I see these levels on the left here and just did not feel confident with the setup. All right, guys, another 5 minutes, and again, if I don't see anything yet, I don't see much large movements coming in, then we'll exit. Now let's look at this now. So let me just draw this here, 188, right, to show you guys would have been tapped in right here. This would have been the tap in here, and what would happen here, right, if we were still in the sell stops here. We know what would happen here, the 187.870 mark here. You can see a huge drawdown, still would have been a drawdown here. Risky before the news, did get out of that setup there. And now 188 right here. Let's see what would happen here. And now you see CAD is pushing down here. Okay, let's see. So I see this range right here. This level right here. So it could bounce back, come back right up top, or does it push? Let's see. And wow, here comes USD. Okay, so we're getting some movement here. Okay. And so the fact that USD is making an aggressive move down here, I see GJ pulling right back up top. But this, again, setup, if we kept it open, would have been tapped in here. 5 pips in profit. Still going. There's a level right here as well. Price can pull back up top. Now USD CAD is pushing right back up top as well. Okay. But you can see how the setup would have been the cleanest here, right? Saved ourselves from this setup right here, and now let's see if this is a save or not. I still believe GJ is going to pull right back up top and reach potentially this level and beyond, and then make its move down as USD CAD ends up down here before this reversal. Yeah, GJ appears to be pulling back up. All right, new 5-minute candle. So again, guys, I'm going to stick around on the YouTube stream for a few more minutes because now it's ranging in a smaller area here before it makes a larger impact of a move. But just want to stick around to show you guys. Let's see what would happen here. Does it continue right down with the new 5-minute candle, or does it push right back up top, which again is what I feel usually it will do. Not the best 5-minute close here. And again, this would have been, or this was the buy stop or sell stop entry for GJ, which was removed. All right, nice aggressive push here, but it's also meeting a level here where it can bounce right back. And as you had no bottom wick here, and getting right back up to top to the 15-minute EMA. All right, 3 minutes left for a 30-minute close. It's rejecting the 30-minute EMA right now. It's a nice rejection. However, it can close below that, but still make another aggressive push above. And again, USD CAD is struggling to come up here. A lot of wicks here. And rejection of the 15-minute EMA. All right, 2 minutes left for the 30-minute close. Again, it's rejecting the 30-minute EMA. However, Not liking the 5-minute close with the wicks on the bottom here. Even the previous 5-minute candle was not the best close. And look at USD CAD coming down here as well. But guys, I will be wrapping up the YouTube stream now, as the move will still be delayed here. And but I will continue with the membership members on Zoom. Right, so we couldn't get a setup here today. There's an aggressive push here, but the 30-minute close, what it can do is it can come back again and make another larger wick above before reversing here. But that's going to be some time. It's going to take some time as well. But we will wrap up the YouTube stream here. Again, no setups for today on the stream. But let's see. We're going to pursue some setups again for the Zoom stream here. And again, looking for a reversal right here in the smaller range, right back up top. And USD CAD still seeing that it could drop down here before making that push back up top. All right, we're a minute left here, so I will wait for the new 30-minute candle, and then we can end off the stream here. So you can see it's nicely closing below the 30-minute EMA. Where's the 1 hour EMA? Right. Get down there. Okay. Well, here it is, 30-minute right there. And again, not the best 5-minute close either. Right, not the best close. Could push up here now again. Is this level that we see now. And look at USD CAD, 15-minute EMA here. Wow. All right, guys, I will wrap up the stream here. Again, I appreciate everyone joining in. Another week has gone by now. And no setups for the YouTube stream today, but nonetheless, appreciate you guys joining. And I will catch you guys next week, starting Monday. All right, guys, take care and enjoy your weekend.